It's always a good feeling when you come out of fresh out of the movies after having been there for like a week, you know what I'm saying, and you get out of watching a really good movie. And I just got out of watching The Roses. This is starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. Olivia Colman's been killing it. To be honest, she's been in just almost everything similar to like somebody like Pedro Pascal, but like she is just a fascinating talent, a very underrated actress. She's been in things like The Bear, but with this movie, I didn't know it was like a remake of this story called War of the Roses. I think it's like a movie or series or something like that, or a book maybe. Um, but that aside, somebody can let me know about that information. Going into this, I didn't know what to really expect. I remember seeing the trailer, just didn't really remember what it was about. But pretty much you have Benedict Cumberbatch's character, Theo. He builds homes. And Olivia Colman's character, Ivy, she is a cook, ironically, very similar to her role in The Bear. And, you know, it's love at first sight. Everything's great. They're very transparent with one another, very honest and upfront, very goofy. I like how it starts off almost like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of situation at the beginning where they're at this like council, this like family council meeting, or what I'm saying, marriage counseling thing, and they're just kind of making fun of it and just not really taking it serious. And that was a really strong opening. And where this movie went, like, I really didn't expect. It is very funny at times. I'm not going to say it's like laugh out loud. Actually, no, it is laugh out loud a lot of the time. Some of the humor worked for me, some of it didn't. It's a lot of that kind of British kind of humor, that European humor. It's gonna be for you, or it's not gonna be for you. But I still think it was very clever, very witty comedy mixed with this drama that's going on between these two characters and their marriage. Like, everything is seeming to be good over the 10 years that they've been together, but then once one's career starts to drift off in another, and the other starts to find more success, things start to kind of get muddy and get messy after that, and even to the point where the marriage starts to get sour a bit. And I really like how they depicted this, where you really start to see, with Theo's character, him being like a stay-at-home dad, and how that's like fucking with him, and he really wants to build things. He really wants to build homes. That's what he loves to do. And I feel like Benedict Cumberbatch is a perfect person to play this, because with a similar role like Stephen Strange, where he was like a perfectionist, it's the same thing here with like Theo. And he definitely starts to kind of feel envious of certain things, and vice versa with Ivy's character. And it's just like two petty adults just kind of going back and forth, and it gets really crazy. And I did not expect that ending at all. That was fucking insane. That was pretty crazy. Like, that put the score for this movie much higher in my eyes. I feel like the performances between Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch, they have really good chemistry. The supporting cast was really good. Andy Samberg, he is probably like the funniest character in this, in my opinion, next to like Olivia. And then even Benedict Cumberbatch, like, it's refreshing to kind of see him in more of a comedic role. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely recommend checking this out. I think this is like a good date movie, or if you just want to go see a dope comedy, definitely go check this out. Let me know how you guys feel about this if you do get around to checking it out. Till next time, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.